Hey guys, back with some thoracic spine stuff for you today. If you caught yesterday's video, we offered a couple different tests you can use to check your thoracic rotation and also your thoracic extension. So if you tested those and you felt you were a little bit lacking in either rotation, or you had an asymmetry in rotation, or you were limited in your extension as you came up to that angel position, here's a couple things that are going to help those. So what we're looking for is that mid part of our back, thoracic spine, to move really well. And if it didn't, or if one side was a lot tighter than the other, here's a really quick, easy, slightly unpleasant fix for that. It's called a Brettzel. This comes from the guys at FMS, well that's where I saw it first anyway. If you don't know about the FMS, check it out. We're going to be doing videos on that later. But today we're going to stick on point. So, the Brettzel, all you really need is a foam roller or a pillow or anything that can give you a few inches off the floor. What you're going to do is lay down and really extend your bottom leg. From here, your top leg is going to come up, and I want less than 90 degrees in the hip. So you've got that knee up nice and high, no long knee. Now from here, what you're going to do, take your opposite side hand and your opposite side knee, and then grab your foot with your back hand. Now if you look at my hip, right here, I'm trying to extend that hip so I get into my hip flexor a little bit. At the same time, I'm giving a little pull here. So I'm getting a bonus hip flexor stretch, a bonus glute stretch, but really what I'm trying to do is let my thoracic spine open up with rotation. So I'm going to let myself fall towards the floor. Ideally, we get both shoulders on the floor, which is a tough gig if you're tight or if you're a male. So you're just going to hang out here for a couple minutes, really push that knee, bottom knee, away from you to get that hip flexor open. And from here you can do some P and F contractions. So you're going to create a little bit of tension in that rotation, and then relax. When you relax, you should be able to take it a little bit further. The Brettzel. Make sure you do both sides. Even if you have one tighter side than the other, spend a little more time on your tighter side. But it's important to do both sides, otherwise you might be walking in a circle all day. But you'll feel after doing one side, if you get up and walk around, you'll feel really what this does in terms of opening up that rotation, how that makes such a systemic effect on our whole body and how it moves. Now, if you tested on that angel and you found you were a little limited, for example, if you came up, we saw Kyle yesterday, we only got to about here. Ideally, we can take it all the way, even a little further than that without losing our low back contact on the wall. So, if that was a problem for you, or if you lost your low back into extension right away, you've got some problems with thoracic extension. So, easy way to start, foam roll, up on here, just roll back and forth. Try and stay in a nice neutral position in your core. You can play around with reaching overhead, externally rotating overhead. Give yourself a big hug. Get a friend to push up the chest, hug the plate. Lots of options to get some pressure on there. Now when you're ready for step 2, a couple of lacrosse balls taped together, aka the peanut. You're gonna hop on that, making sure there's no pressure on the spine, just pressure on the surrounding muscles. So that goes just above your low back, stays on your thoracic spine. You can post your hips up for a little more pressure and sit up and roll back and forth. Same thing, you can play with overhead, hug, whatever you like. So there's a couple quick options for you for getting that rotation sorted out and getting overhead better. So if you missed yesterday, there was a little problem with our link initially yesterday, so go back and watch episode 3 if you haven't yet. Test yourself and implement these today and as often as you can. Have a good day. Peace.